sorry. I'm so sorry. Hello, hi, good evening. I had to cough right as I switched the scene. How is everybody today? Rupee, hello. Tyler, hello. I hope you are all doing well today. Stop dying on stream. Deadly Company, hello. I was about to say, I was slightly late because a certain somebody sent me a TikTok and was like, you have to see this. I had to see this, so do you. I wasn't going to say who. However, it almost killed me. Yes, I got my cauldron mug tonight. Yesterday was cat mug. Today, cauldron mug. We're spoopy in March. But how is your foot healing up, Tyler? This is still very hot. I'm trying to get a sip. That is still very hot. Okay. Never mind. I'm having the peppermint tea again, because the other one, even though it says medium caffeine, it says it's called like energy, which makes me think I'm going to have energy. And I do have to go to bed at a decent time because I have to wake up at a decent time tomorrow. So I was like, maybe tonight's not the night for caffeine tea. So just peppermint again with a little bit of honey. It is towing. Also, hi, Lily. All right. So we're in the middle of this samurai case, but we're back at the office. So now what? We're fresh out of clues. Hot water with mint. So kind of peppermint tea, but without the tea part. Minty water. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? Huh? Say hello. No, we haven't caught the murderer yet. You've got one lead. Oh my god, I was about to say, is it Mia again? Mia, get out of Maya! Mamma Mia. Becca, hi, how are you? Just as Mia shows up. A tealess tea so you drink with your retainers. That's smart, though. What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh, wait. I guess that means we're really in trouble. Chocolate. Aren't you cold, girl? Like, please. I know. It's like, I like how Mia is channeled through Maya and all of a sudden it's like a booba. Okay, wait. Did you guys hear enchantment? I did. Did you not hear enchantment? Uh-oh. 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 How do I replay? How do I replay? Investigative music while I investigate. Can I redeem it myself? I'm always like, can I redeem things on my own channel? What sound source is this coming through? Nope, I can't. But he lives in my heart. Pretty high. But you're doing okay, Becca? I'm glad you're doing okay. Oh, guys, remember I talked about the job interview thing? I got a second interview next week. Pipe. Okay.
Enchantment. Enchantment. Enchantment.
Thank you.
Enchantment.
Did Did y'all hear enchantment? That time? Truly enchantment? Okay. I had the... Are y'all hearing the game double, though? Game audio sounds normal? Okay. I was also doing the deactivate, reactivate thing just in case. Okay. I really... Once I survive job interviewing, I pinky promise I'm going to sit down and look at OBS and try and figure out the capture card. Or maybe I'm just gonna get a new capture card. What if I get new job and I treat myself to new capture card that's not a pain in the butt with sound? What if I just... But I think this is like the newest Elgato. So that's why it's like, would I switch off of Elgato or would I just get a different one? I don't know. New job pays me in capture cards? Ooh. Maybe. Pretty. You got a 5-stream streak? Heck yeah. Okay. Alright. Back to Mia now that we can hear enchantment. Right. Oh, wait. I guess it means we're really in trouble. If you get paid in capture cards, can I have one? Yes. I hope the tattoo place accepts capture cards as payment because I'm determined to get another tattoo as soon as I get a job and my bills are paid and such. I say so. What do you mean we have one lead? The boy, of course. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. You got paid physical to go and sell like an RPGs. I'd be a true gamer then. I'm really leaning towards getting, and I know it's kind of popular right now because I've seen a couple of variations of it floating around, but I think it would look really cool. I'm really leaning towards getting like the jawbones like around my kneecap. So like the top of the jaw would be on the top part of my knee and the bottom jaw would be on the bottom of my knee. And I want to do like little vampire fangs and such because my legs are mostly where my tattoos are anyway. So I kind of am like, I should just keep filling them out. Hector attacking with a 20. I just get like something super silly, like just 23%. No one will know what it means except me and the people who are here to witness that. Everyone's be like, 23% what? I'm like, well, you see, there was this time. It'll be in the mouth of the job. I'm just like on one of the teeth, just a little 23%. But no way am I telling you losers. He's mean. I don't know. He didn't sound like he was going to help us. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks. Now I'm more worried than I was before. Let's bribe him with a capture card. Yes! Kids love technology. Surely he will accept. Best thing to do from here. Need to get to the studio to talk to the boy. Don't have enough information to make a case yet. Where have I heard that phrase before? So that's where Maya got it from. Okay, October 18th, Global Studios main gate. Hello. Uh-huh. Huff, puff, 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 puff. What's wrong? Huff, puff, puff, puff. Whippersnapper. She's been chasing that boy this whole time. Huff, puff. When I catch him, I... Huff. Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. Huff, puff. I got a hostage now, Whippersnapper. A hostage? This lady scares me. What are kids into these days? Candy, cartoons, Elgato HD 64K capture cards, you know, typical kid stuff. Specifically. You see, it's only the 4K capture cards. They have standards now. Is Old Bag possibly an alien? Do we think that's what the red things are? Are they like her Metroid eyeballs, which are not eyeballs? I forgot what they actually are, but I call them eyeballs. Hostage. What's this about a hostage? Huff huff. When that boy was running away, he dropped this and ran. He'll come back, huff, for this one. It's kind of hard to understand her with all that huffing and puffing. Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we gave him that. Good idea, Miss Oldbag. Might I? No! I'm catching that brat if it's the last thing I do. Phoenix, do you have anything you might trade with her? A trade? Oh no. Metroid eyeballs. We got a dazzle and we were proud. Oh, it's the brain cells. So Metroids have only 3 brain cells then. What happened to the boy? If I see him again, I'll lay him flat. Hi, what a violent old lady. Actually, I met the director just now. Huh? My heart, I don't feel so good. Is she okay? Before I go, I'd like to visit the place where poor Hammer died. Right, she was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. Yes. I need to present her with the card, probably. Maya goes when Mia's possessing her. Is she like hanging out? Oh, wait. Maybe. Just kind of a little waiting room within her own brain. Her spirit is directed into... That's Mia's spirit. That's a card. Studio 1. Right, a card key to Studio 1. Huff puff. I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. Huff, he died. Phew. I was his fan. You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag? Studio 1 isn't my turf. Huff huff. You'll let me borrow it then? If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio 1. I will lend it to you. Why don't you let her borrow it? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go. Card key lent to Miss Oldbag. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this and we're even. Deal? What's this? A Steel Samurai trading card. A sneaky kid dropped it. I figure it's pretty important to him, though. Thank you. I may have a use for it. This must be the hostage she was talking about. Steel Samurai card added to the court record. Right, I'm off. There she goes, hobbling off to the studio. Alrighty. No. October 18th. Hey. Hey, you. Wait a sec. Phoenix, was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins. I think he ran to the dressing room. What? Get... he's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you. Damn it, he's getting away. Come back. There, he's back. How did she... Hey there, would you mind helping us out? Please? I'm Cody. Hello, Cody. I'm Mia. Mia Faye. Nice to meet you. Yo. And I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? He does not like Phoenix. He sure did. I was like, I wonder why. Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. Okay. Samurai's so cool. I think he's the bomb. What would a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai? Hey, watch that attitude. Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid. Yeah, don't yell like that. I'm only a kid. Let's just give him his cards back. All right. Cody, this look familiar? Hey, Mike. You are? Huh? You are, you know, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this if you help me. That's my card. By offering me something I already own, you're, in effect, eschewing the very basis of our consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. That's a lot of big words for a kid. What do they teach these kids at school these days? Quantum physics? Whatever. I don't need that card. Huh? I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours. What? After I went through all that trouble. If you want to trade, find me a really rare card. Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than the plain ultra rare cards. Come on. Man, for a grown up, you sure are dumb. Can he stop? Premium, rare. Why do I feel like we're talking about states? Okay. So you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please? I don't know nothing. Looks like a little persuasion's necessary, maybe a bribe. I got nothing. I'm like, is there anything in here maybe? Oh, hi. Even adults are like this kid about this kind of stuff. Yeah. I know, like, I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, man, I feel like I've had similar conversations about like Pokemon cards and stuff. Hello, what brings you here? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yes. The, girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different? Maybe. Like, is she even the same person as before? Nope, she's the same as always. Same as always. Okay, whatever you say. Penny also distracted by the booba. Have you seen that boy since then? Nope. You missed it, though. The security lady was chasing around after the boy so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, we saw them. How's the old windbag doing? She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fist back at the guard station. Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer? Yes, it's a really terrible loss for the studios. But his popularity had been waning recently, right? That's true. Then again, after what happened? After what happened? You mean you don't know about Hammer? No. What? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. What happened? Wait, now you have to tell me what happened with Hammer. I'm sorry, I'm probably not the one who should tell you. Uh-oh. Why do I get the feeling something's being covered up here? Because something is absolutely being covered up. I guess Mr. Powers isn't questioning. Oh well, let's try again another day. Okay, so he wants an ultra rare card, and I'm like... Can I give him the murder weapon? No, I can't. I can't give him the murder weapon. I can't do that. Maybe I should have shown the cards to Penny. Do you know anything about this? Hey, that's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those, actually. I'm one card away from a complete set. A complete set? Yeah, a set of one of each card. Wait. Wait. That's it. That's the card I need. You don't know how long I've been looking for it. I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card. Okay? Please, I beg you, please trade with me. Trade with you? Yes, trade cards. Look, I'll even trade you an ultra rare premium card. Ooh. Trade me a, huh? Yes, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? What's everybody getting so excited about? Just do it. Trade. Okay. Really? Thanks. Then this is for you. A URP. Can't you see she's desperate, right? Ooh, what kind of burger did you have, Tyler? Yahoo! And there she goes. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah, it does. All right. See this card? Yeah, so wait. That's it. Bacon double cheeseburger with avocado ranch. Ooh, that sounds really good. Hello, Tad. Hello. We're trading samurai cards. Kyrie, are you good? He's under my desk. Come on, give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me. Wow, I've never seen him so eager. Love Tat is a new... Oh my god. That is definitely a new one. We were talking about tattoos a second ago. So I guess captions have tattoos on the brain. Right, okay, how about a trade? You're on. I'll give you a samurai spear and throw in an evil magistrate to boot. No. Not that kind of trade. I don't want cards. I want information. Huh? You sure? Fine by me. ERP card given to Cody. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If you know something that could help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. Is your K Nellie's food? Aw. Gotta notify. And so you're trying to use up your IHOP points before they change on the 10th place. And yes, girl dinner. I had salmon and green bean for dinner. Transport a horse from like across the Minecraft ocean. Oh man. Molars. I love that name. Uh-huh. So you like the Steel Samurai. He's so cool. I guess. You're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life. I'm being lectured on life by a great schooler. You like him too, don't you? Oh, me? Yeah, I love the Steel Samurai. Tell me what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is. His fighting. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, Wizam. Steel Samurai always wins, always. Check this out, it's my fan album. What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. I go to every live performance. The stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out, my new digital camera. You want to see the cursed Ace Attorney meme that's been haunting your... Yes, I do. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I love cursed memes. Just let me know. Where it gets set. Oh, perfect. Sorry, I was like, what's this notification I have? I was expecting, like, when you said curse, I thought it was gonna be like, you know, like very spaghetti crusty nurse. Like cursed. I can't talk. And that's not what I was expecting. That is something. I discovered there's an account that posts it every day. Also, hi. I'm saving that. I'm sending it to my friends who I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3 with the next time. I'm losing it. I don't know why the pink heart with the flowers and the get on game best friend. Oof. Man. That one really got me. I needed that laugh. Bless. Thank you. God. I have to cover it with OBS, otherwise I'm gonna crack up every time I look over. Yeah, Hope, don't be shy. I'm dead. I'm dying. I can't. That is. Oh, okay. Okay. Anyway. Cody has a very impressive digital camera that he... I'm not going to be okay the rest of stream. I'm not sorry in advance. You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai, Path to Glory. He does. He absolutely does. The Steel Samurai always wins, always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with a digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one. Well, then I'm happy to accept. Thank you. Absolutely. Yeah, that's my next stream title. Look at people always giving stuff to Mia. What a life. Phoenix. Phoenix, maybe if you put on a V-neck, you know, you're not trying hard enough. I don't know. You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody. I like how whenever Mia says his name, all of a sudden his camera is up because he's like, do we think he's taking a picture of Mia? Phoenix, right? Fashionista. Cody, don't be a creep. I feel like I don't know how I feel about the new X-ray thing. Well, no, it's like my dentist, they take your X-rays and then they have like this little camera thing that they stick in your mouth. And I don't know. I don't like it. I was like, I don't want to see my teeth. They're fine, but I don't want to see them. Isn't that the Steel Samurai's motto for great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too. I saw everything. Well, we might get some useful information out of him yet. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2. I had to come in through the woods out back so that old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost though. I was in there for maybe a half hour or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that, what is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai spear. Just like always, 1 shot, 1 kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. I see. It must have been hard for you. Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Okay. Mia? Yes. I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough. And the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed. So, the only person left who it could have been is Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise, and best to leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal. Hello. I heard everything. Oh no. This boy here is a key witness, and he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Well, that didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads, and now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we going to do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? Did anyone tell Gumshoe it isn't polite to eavesdrop? Apparently not. Apparently not. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great. Thanks, Mia. See you soon. To be continued. We should look at the scrapbook thingy he gave us. October 19th, 9:42 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 1. Okay, we can't look at it. Mr. Wright? Yes. Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. Okay. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet Mr. Powers is truly innocent. We should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked. We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. Oh boy. Surely we got this. We're unhappy because of how fast we're going to... Yeah, we wanted a longer trial, but it's going to be over too soon, so we're just unhappy that, you know, it's coming to an end. No big deal. October 19th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, and Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I'd like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Mr. Sal Manila to the stand. Or that director. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai noob raffle. Salmonella. I'm a director, television. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix. Let's start by picking his testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. Okay. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting until around 4. Okay, but if they skipped lunch, then why were there plates outside? I'm just saying. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. I also want to know what the green drink is. Okay. Action scene run-through. I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. You didn't take a single break. Well... Not a 1. Sweats. Why is he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait for one to come up and hit him with it later. Phoenix. If his alibi holds, Powers is finished. Press him as hard as you can and find out where he's lying. Right. Uh-huh. In the employee area. That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run-through? Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Hold on one second, I'm gonna reposition my chair real quick. I want to lean back. Okay, there we go. Nope, just us four. Took a lot more time than I thought it would. Why? Why did it go on so long? I'm pretty sure you've already heard about this, but WP twisted his ankle during the run-through scene. Oh right, that's the one. Which of course led to me missing my lunch. Props. Props rolling on the floor, starving. Maybe that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some up. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Okay. Everyone else, meaning that the witness, did not eat with them. I also do not like it when he makes that face. He made that face at Maya, and I just about threw my controller. I was like, no. In the end, you didn't get to eat. Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix. Yeah? Doesn't something seem... Something about that seem odd to you. There is something bothering me. Mr. Manila, you just now you said steak at least. So you ate something other than steak. Yeah, good call. I had some chocolate in my pocket which I used to just stave off the starvation. I see. Is that all? I was sure I was onto something there. Okay. What were you discussing? Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this, the sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manila, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Can you believe it? Actually, I kind of can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left. We already pressed him on that. Did I do it at the wrong time? Is that when you always come to work? Oh no, I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. Still, FWIW, I was pretty busy all that day, frowny face. Tell us more about that. Okay, so we press that. We press that. Kellen, hello. How does one audibly pronounce frowny face? Ended early simply because everybody else was EP. Oh no, not the EPs. My wife, hello. For what it's worth, he was a trendsetter. Helen and Kelly appear at the same time. Coincidence? I think not. Can't be coincidence. Do I have... perhaps we're the same person. True. Let's thank you for the cookie. Press this again. You didn't take a single break. Well, yeah, not a 1. If only I had an idea. I think I pressed all the options. Yeah. Yeah, industry hours. Employee area, fight scene. Anyone else? Security lady. Just us 4. Okay, wait, but we keep seeing the assistant in, like, the flashback, so that's a lie. How do I call him out? I'm just holding it to everything. So in the end, you didn't get to eat. Okay, here we go. What do you want? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates, the same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Okay, thank you. We're getting somewhere. Good call, Sweats. I was embarrassed so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. So what exactly did you eat? We took 1 break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. Drool. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Same. I also have a mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Phoenix. Involves molars. Ways I do not appreciate. Yeah. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. What were you discussing? Yeah, blah, blah. You didn't take a single break. Well, yeah, not a 1. If only I had an idea. Wait a second, maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Oops, Raffle! Well, Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. When's the last time you said raffle? Like, out loud? Or just like in text? Out loud? Not related to this game? Many a year ago. In text form? Man, college? At least? I switched to Lamau. Okay, I don't think I ever said Rafflecopter. I did, okay. As, I can't even say former emo kid because I'm just an adult emo kid. As someone who was an emo kid in their youth, I would say LOL out loud a lot. Like, if someone said something funny, just be like, LOL. Like, oh, that's silly. You know, you can still get the giant bangs to one side. It does. Like, my bangs, I try and just do like a nice, like rounded straight bang. They always kind of curve. They want to go back to the swoop, the swoosh. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. Yeah, for what's worth, we took a break. Ruffle. It was only 15 minutes. 15. That's only 13 in base 12? What? Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. LOL. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me. Steams. If you, like, inhale it. The glom people. Oh, 1,000%. I have met this dude. Like, I realized, I think partly why I got such a huge ick is because, like, I went to college with somebody like this. Like, even, like, when he asked Maya, like, do you do cosplay? Like, I had someone in my classes in college ask me that, and I was like, maybe. But you want to know what got him to never talk to me again? I have tattoos. And, like, he saw the one on my calf, and he goes, oh, like, okay, this dude, complete nerd, like, nerd, had the audacity, sorry, we're derailing for a second, audacity to, like, notice my tattoo and be like, oh, you have tattoos. That ruins the cosplay. It ruins the authenticity of the cosplay. And he never wanted to talk to me about cosplay ever again. Did I miss the start? And I was like, so thankful. Because then I was like, yeah. And I have even more tattoos. I was like, I have more. That are even harder to cover up. So, I was like, anyway, no, you missed the start of it by me being like, I know I've met the type of guy the director is, and it's just like, he's just so ick. Yeah, I think we all do. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you begin the cross-examination. All right. Shocking. I'm so shocked. Okay, what does this even mean? What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eat my T-bone steak, what else? There were 2 plates on that table. Oh right, the other one was Diva's. Sorry, D. Vasquez's plate. D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. Okay, thank you. I hate that face. I think he should be arrested. Agreed. Arrested because he gave us the egg. What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30. That's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. Edgeworth does not look impressed. Stop doing that. Hold it! Stop it! Why is that?
Objection!
Do you know the most common appointment time for a dentist? No. What is it? Haven't had enough of this pointless line of questioning. 2:30. Oh my gosh. Boo. Do not boo this man. Your Honor. The testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright. Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. Well, Mr. Wright, think this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. No, because the path was blocked. Okay, I'm still convinced that this path is not as deadly as people are trying to make it out to be. I think they're being a little dramatic. They could have gone around the path. But we do know that it says here it blocked the path to the scene of the crime between 2:15 and 4. So if they took the break at 2:30. I don't want to write off so many possible suspects, but I can't keep claiming the impossible either. I agree it was impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to the studio in that time. Ha! I thought I might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again, but I see you had at least an inkling of the truth. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way. That's very dramatic. Okay, this is a much better picture of the roadblock. I still think they could have gotten around it, though. Anyway. At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. When the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. and somehow I feel no desire to correct him. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manila from the stand. What? It's over? He has a ponytail? Very well, the court's opinion on this case is as follows. We found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They therefore have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order. I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court's adjourned for recess. October 19th, 11:04 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Okay. Sorry. Need tea. Sorry. Typing. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia, don't tell me you're giving up. If you've given up, what hope do I have? Yeah, like, hold on. Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. People in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in the courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you're innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself, be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere after all. You, thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. For the children! You get to play. Right. Everyone just needs to, like, get some air, play on the monkey bars, then we go back into the courtroom. Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution has a concern. Our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case. We worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackett to the stand. Okay, but he's already manipulating people. Oh. You could arrange a box for him to stand on. Oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. With this little camera, like, I must capture this moment. I must capture my first time being a witness to a murder. I guess so. Wherever they're buying their donuts from, they come by the crate full. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness. What? Just because you're all grown up don't mean you can push me around. I was about to say, Edgeworth, you are in for a treat, my guy. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. He is like, I want to strangle this child. Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present. You were at Global Studios on the day of the incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just, Mr. I prefer bearded gentlemen a very long day. I hate that it skipped over those so fast. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it all that good yet. But I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix. I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of it in the court record. Okay. Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw at the day of the incident. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell ya. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle, remember you're talking to a child. Yes. This kid's tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Yeah. He's something. I want to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. You really like the Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do. I've taped every show. I go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh. My dad always takes me. Poor dad. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. Was that day the first time you've been to the studio? Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on rehearsal day. And the security lady's always yelling. Right, please continue. Chill, Pops, I'm getting to it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez. Through the woods off the path so that old lady wouldn't catch me. Off the path. Yeah, you know how the studios are in a valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow, I was going for the studio. I lost all the way though for about 30 minutes. You got lost in the woods. Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, was I relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? Walking by the studio, there was the Steel Samurai. Hello, Kyrie. Hi. Hi. Right. Never mind. The Steel Samurai. Yeah, he was standing by Kyrie. Stop. Don't. She sinks her claws into my chair. Hey. Here. Wait, hold on. I'm trying to interrogate a child. Come here. She's like, no. Okay. Yeah, he was standing by the studio gate. It looked like he was thinking about something before going in. Then he opened up the gate and went inside. I see. What then? It totally rocked before my eyes. Out came the bad guy. What sort of bad guy was it? A guy, a person, kind of tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know, it was kind of far away. Huh, he's being awfully vague. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down, pow. What happened to the bad guy? Huh? Well, he kind of didn't move, not a bit, like he was dead. I guess he's a real pro. What a great actor. Yeah, I suppose he was. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. So you didn't have your camera with you. If you had your camera, you mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Remember, he's a child. Use gentle words that be firm. Easy for you to say. Come here. Come here. There you go. Kyrie's here for child interrogation. So we have seen in every battle, okay. I want to see if there's a good time to present that. Clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. Not exactly, or that Evans' statement just now related. Oh, well, never mind. Can I make it through a court case without showing evidence at the wrong time? Okay, this camera. Seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? Okay. You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Hello. Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh, was I putting the pressure on too much? What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about? It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. Why explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't Mr. Mr. Wright. Uh-oh. Kyrie, wait. You're stuck to my sleeve. There you go. Are you good? Hold on. Edgeworth is interrupting us. How cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You had a problem with that? So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well, please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy, wham. Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. What, Kyrie? Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. So why didn't you use it? He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. So the bad guy attacked him first. Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kinda don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see. And what happened next? Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong, the Steel Samurai rules. Okay. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap. So, something like that. I'm still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? If I press too hard now, the judge might keep me from continuing. I'll sit back and see how the rest of this goes. What'd you do after the bad guy fell, Cody? Actually, the fight was so intense I got kind of scared. Uh-oh. Kyrie. So I went straight home. Something isn't adding up here. Something about his account doesn't seem right. Phoenix. It doesn't seem right because he's being deliberately vague. Press him on the facts. Find out what he saw. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once. No. Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Okay. Attacked first. What sort of person? Doesn't remember how I was dressed. Too busy watching Steel Samurai. What happened next? I'll say, let's try this. Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yet you missed the most important part.
Objection!
What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. I object your objection. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer used this samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurais fight, but you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order, order, Mr. Wright. Make sure Kyrie's not around before I move my chair. How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? Can I figure it out? We have ascertained that the young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Also, thank you for that follow. I appreciate it. I know, because I was going to do show evidence, but because I was like, oh, maybe it was a scrapbook, but it says contains photos. Shadows Ola. Thank you. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Sorry, I'm like mid thought process. So I was thinking maybe the scrapbook, but it's photos. He's not drawing them. I was watching something else. Because he was looking at something else, probably. Probably something else. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract the boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking at? Play Shadow. Awesome. And you're having a good day. You're playing Ace Attorney earlier. Nice. Is it your first time playing? This is my first time ever playing one of the Ace Attorney games. So I'm doing a quick stretch. Well, yeah, that was not the right option. On Ace Attorney Justice for All, okay. Where is that in the series? Because I have the trilogy on Switch. I'm not sure where, like, all the other games line up, I guess, in comparison to this one. Oh, that's what's next? Okay, gotcha. How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age? Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. Have have to agree with Edgeworth. What, Mr. Wright? Do you have another explanation? Okay, I think I was on the right track then. But thinking that, like, it was wrong. Because it's like, it's photos, not drawings. But I guess maybe it's both? Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Scrapbook?
Take that!
Show him my badge. I'm an attorney. Proof? Can I do that again? This doesn't prove anything. Why wouldn't he watch? Do we think it's because he was trying to figure out his camera? He's still learning how to use it. What's that? The camera. The witness stated that he recently, received this camera. He turned about. This one's been fun. So far, I've enjoyed all the cases. Okay, I've enjoyed all the cases I've played so far. The characters, though, I don't know about. Some of them are... I'm not supposed to like them anyway, but you know. Salmonella is not my favorite at all. Do not like him. Should go to jail. Yes, I'm aware of that. I wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that, too. Ah, okay. So I was on the right track with I should have shown evidence. Correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at that critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids. Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Right. Cody. There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight. And that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet. So you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Mia means business. Your Honor. The defense would like to request that Cody Hackins testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight. Welcome to the real world, kid. Oh, he looks so sad. They just talked. Yeah, and thank you for not spoiling. I appreciate it. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture, but the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yup. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure. I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Okay, gotcha. Thank you. Still, appreciate the no spoilers. Yeah, you're right, of course I am. Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So you did see the beginning of the fight. Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. acting strangely. That's all? Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got the lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one. He definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Bullseye? How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Do I have a Kyrie hair stuck to my... I think I did. Wow. This feels great. I was going to say, Phoenix here. This feels great, bullying the child. Okay, he has been a little bit of a pest. You know. Our favorite cases in the game. Nice. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. Why? You erased them. Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know. Why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? Has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Why couldn't you take a picture? New camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. When the lens opened, what did you see? Well, a person on the ground and the Steel Samurai. Would now be the time? For that?
Objection!
What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just want to thank you for giving me this. Okay, finally. Finally, I've timed it right with the scrapbook. I've been waiting. I've been trying to show it and use it. Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Oh, Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Order. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait. No way. Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Because he lost. Why would the boy... yeah, Steel Samurai didn't win. And also a fun fact about the anime, we never got Rise from the Ashes case as that. Aw, Bill. Where, I was like, I feel like I remember seeing the Ace Attorney anime at some point. Like seeing that it was a thing, but I've never like watched it. Kind of the same with like the Persona ones. I know Persona anime exists, but I've never gone and watched them. The samurai didn't win. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth, the bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way, no. It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone ever. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order. I will have order. Witness, I mean Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Aww. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay, okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Uh-oh. Order, order, order. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet, according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. An error? What's this all about? Steel Samurai was the victim. Food Wars want to see what the Food Wars is wild. Yeah. I need to catch up on One Piece. I haven't watched Delicious in Dungeon. Food Wars is a trip. I never finished watching it though. And I've never heard of the 100 girlfriends who really, 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 really love you. I have not heard of that one. He's a child. Where are his parents? For real, where are his parents? If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order, order, order. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph. You're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about the Willpower's foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to the Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? No. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. No, the big trivia piece. I think I know what you're talking about, I think. Maybe. Snuck to the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would the victim do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops. Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Uh-huh. A photo on my digital camera. Okay. XBS, hello. Happy Very Realistic Ace Attorney Simulator. Thank you. How are you today, XBS? 100 Girlfriends is a rom-com harem parody. Okay, it's hella funny. But all 36 volumes has recipes to make what they made. Ooh, you watched all 5. I think I got to season 3. Is it 3? Love a good parody. I just saw a visual novel on Steam that was kind of a parody game. What was it? What was it called? Get rid of the barks. I'm just use passing these games. Yes. Which I would still maybe not pass, but I agree. It was something funny because it was like, God, now it's gonna drive me crazy until I find the name of it. Because Steam is having a visual novel sale right now. Oh, I just want to be single. So like, you're the main character and everyone has a crush on you. So I guess like the visual novels thing is like, you know, the MC doesn't want anything to do with all these people who are like, wait, I love you. I just want to, and the MC is like, I just want to be single. I don't want a romance. That baseball hat handles. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like the little samurai top knot. It does look kind of low. The game where you romance your furniture, I was just talking about that the other day. Who was it? Where you can, this is a dangerous Google search. Romance everything. Oh, it's literally called Date Everything. Date Everything is a sandbox dating simulator set in the comfort of your own home, featuring 100 fully voice-acted dateable characters. Oh, sorry, I hit my microphone stand. Who was I talking about the Date Everything with? Was it on stream or was it in a Discord? If you want Food Wars and just be wherever. Just watch up towards only 30 seconds. As it just gets worse. Oh no. I remember watching the first episode and being like, what have I just started? Okay. Let's see what this child has been hiding. These witnesses, they're always hiding evidence. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now. I like how the judge was like, be nice to the child, and now the judge is even like, here, this is it. Just do some of the voice actors they got are like really good too. It's like a really solid voice cast. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hello. Wait a minute. That is a number 2, not a number 1. The murder happened at Studio 1. Supposedly. So why is it Steel Samurai in front of Studio 2? Dun, dun, dun! If anyone in that costume, your opinion, Mr. Wright. I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. It doesn't look like it's the proof we need, but I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix. Yes. Yes. Mia, what? Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see the photo once more? Certainly. Look, I've already seen it, Phoenix. Catch up. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. The 2. Your Honor, look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on the gate? The number? Ah, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor. Correct? It's always a good sign. Is the audio out of sync? I did the thing. I'm gonna strangle Elgato. Okay, it should be fixed. It's been perfect. So it just randomly does it then? That's so weird. Okay. I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. Huh? What's this all about? Please explain so I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. I mean, like right there.
Take that!
It was here. What does that have to do with the number on the gate in the photograph? What? Are you blind? I literally... Does it have to be right? The number 2. I see. Now you see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. I'm going... Me and this judge are going to have issues once again. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. Because the path was blocked. It's us. I think we could take him, Rupee. We definitely could. IKEA parking lot, let's go. The path to the trailer was blocked. So we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonell's testimony. Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Dun, dun, dun! As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now, on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Order, order. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim. Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. I don't have proof. I'm pretty sure I don't have anything like that. Phoenix. Even if you're not 100% sure about this, you have to try. I think you've got proof that's good. What? Do I? Just go for it, all or nothing? Yes, Mr. Wright. Actually, I do have proof. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. All I could think was the photo, but I'm like, we haven't gotten to use the sleeping pills yet? So is now the time? I mean, Powers took a nap. Okay, if it's not the photo, we're gonna try the pills. That will knock their socks off. This is it? An empty medicine bottle? Is it okay. I need to just start trusting my gut more often. I found this on the table in the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills. The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. Fingerprint the bottle. An idea, very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingertips should show up on this bottle. I suppose you're right. Very well, the court will take possession of the bottle. All right. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hackett's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The Steel Samurai, seen by Miss Oldbag, may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1, but Studio 2. And those in the trailer did have time to commit murder. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the Steel Samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework. Mr. Edgeworth. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. But the music, yeah, the music is very good. Court is adjourned. 2:47 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Phew, that was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. Alright, to be continued. Oh, excuse me. Okay. I know I'm yawning. Should have had that caffeinated tea. But alas, I have to go to bed at a decent time. No staying up till 2 a.m. for me today. That was a close one, hubby. Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya. So, what happened? Well, I think I got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial, what's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They have so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days. Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. That's a dismissal, Your Honor. I don't get it, Maya. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel? Okay, they need to stop doing this. Steal the Steel Samurai costume. What? You mean Mr. Hammer was wearing the costume? Yeah. But Mr. Hammer was the victim. Why would he go through the trouble of stealing it? That's what we have to find out. Okay, so I already have like a whole theory. Because remember, like, they were talking about how Jack Hammer was, you know, he was the dude. He was the guy. I think he stole the costume so that he could go to the director and producer and be like, look, I can be your good guy. Hours pass out. It was a morning, actually. They spent a lot of energy that morning during rehearsal. What happened with the director's testimony? Well, it's pretty clear that the producer and the director were both in the trailer. Which means that the killer has to be one of them. Really? Why? Because the real scene of the crime was Studio 2 where the trailer is. What? Was Maya always this excitable? Yes. Have you noticed anything that might help us? I can't see what's going on when Mia's here. So no, Haven't noticed anything. Right. Maybe we should go talk to WP. Okay. Yeah, let's go talk to him. See if he has any insight. Mr. Wright, you did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? He's a sensitive guy. Fellas. Hope. Wow, Nick, you must have really wowed him in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP, only one day left. Let's make it count. Yes, though there's not really anything I can do to help. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Not to be a Build-A-Bear. Uh-huh. But... okay. The one we got for Jill, I would definitely not steal someday, or I... Aw! That's so cute! And it's just in time for St. Patrick's Day. I love the little clover nose. 2000. Oh, wow. She is limited edition. She is antique. Not yet, not antique yet, but you know. That's still so cute. I was gonna say, was this like new, or is this like you ordered it special from somebody who was like getting rid of their collection? eBay baby. Okay. Alright, so first of all, let's talk about Mr. Hammer. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh, yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business, but he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. 5 years ago. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer. She's well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now. Right or wrong, nobody dares tell her different these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Oh, and what? Nothing, forget it. I've only heard rumors anyhow. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Sal Manila. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Alright. A second little ice cream cone. I'm the kind of person that says treat yourself, so... Also, it's Friday. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think your guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts at the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Phew, she's alive. Treat yourself responsibly, also true. Could always have little ice cream cone tomorrow. Sorry, I am yawning so much. About Mr. Hammer. I heard about what you said today. Cheeky whippersnapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it. Calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. You listen to me, Whippersnapper. My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Powers' costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low. It's impossible. Can I ask you about Sal Manila, the director? Sal, he's soft, a pushover, does whatever Vasquez tells him to do. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? Maya. Don't. Never mind. Doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? No it doesn't, Maya. Even Phoenix knows. Something with no sugar, carbs. Recently, I've been, I don't think there's sugar in it, but I've been getting, like white cheddar popcorn because it's a fairly low amount of calories. And like I said, I think no sugar. And you can usually have like 1 to 2 cups. I think depending on the brand and like how much of it is seasoned, but that's kind of become like my late night little snacky because you can eat like a good cup or 2 of it and like feel satisfied. So popcorn. But the only thing with popcorn is it gets stuck in my teeth sometimes. I don't like that. Had to leave eBay review there. Okay, I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. The studio bigwigs love her. So she always gets her way. She seems bitter. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. This Farsi ad for popcorn without the kernels? Huh? Is that possible? It's caught your... I hate that feeling too, Tyler. That's happened to me. And I end up just like chugging water trying to like get it like to clear. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see the film later. I guess. This is where you found the bottles of sleeping pills. Right. Uh-huh. I wonder if there are any clues lying around. Uh-oh. No, no, no touching. Eek. Hi. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean I almost had a heart attack. I guess I can be a little dramatic at times. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique. Indeed. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yeah, pal, traces thereof. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills. How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to these sleeping pills, see? If there's traces, it'll change color. Wow, neat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? Now, everything in due time, pal. Well, testing solution on the plate changed color, all right. So the food on this plate had been laced with sleeping pills. Looks like it. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers. And some people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. How's Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. Uh-oh. He was in the waiting room and he crushed this paper cup with hot... Oh my god. Why? Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. It's not difficult, but you know. Cups, bottles. Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jackhammer's prints on the bottle. So that means... Good luck finding Snack Tyler. Yep, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. All right. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP's innocent. Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done. But this week is the last episode of the Steel Samurai. What? No! I was wondering if I could ask you about Mr. Hammer. Yes. On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that producer, had some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt. What dirt? Dirt. You know, bad stuff. I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? Sorry, I keep stretching. I'm very sore from the gym. What do you mean the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No, no! Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what Global Studios decided. Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand. How can they just do that? What about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay, I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. Yeah. I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. This is why you can't stop the steel sand. Oh. It's like, what? Oh.
Take that!
A fan collected all these photographs. The kids love the Steel Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I would think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay. But what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez... I button mashed through that. Miss Vasquez did something. And that's the dirt she had on Mr. Hammer. Dang it, what did I button mash through? That's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to. But it was an accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. Oh. Do we think I got it? Oh, yeah, I didn't get it. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this Miss Oldbag? She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks, we'll try asking her. If she'll talk. Okay, good. Let me ask again. Okay, 5 years ago, someone died and it was Hammer's fault. Producer Miss Vasquez managed to hush it up. Okay. Someone died. Miss Vasquez kept it quiet. Okay, so... But you're still slinking around. If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old windbag doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their darndest to forget Hammer. Who do they think made Global Studios what it is today? Hammer. It's all due to Hammer. She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance? I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Uh-huh. Nichols. Nichols? Nichols? Penny Nichols? That assistant we... Oh my god, her name is Penny Nichols. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers dredging up dirt on somebody's past like that. And the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun? No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume. There's so many puns. You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume. I mean... The sleeping pills are kind of proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole the costume. Like, he... Yeah. What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. They use those pills on Powers right here.
Take that!
Mr. Powers ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yeah, so this is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. I see. Poor, poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see. Tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldbag, you're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident, a fatal accident. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. What? I thought it was going to say ties to the media. She has ties to the mafia. She silenced that paparazzi. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. A photograph. This is the picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell onto the flower box fence. But how did you get this? It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. Yeah, she just had it. Just had a murder photo. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to go to Studio 2. Right. But why? I wonder if someone called him. Like the director or the producer. Hello. Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello? H-E-L-L-O. Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I mean, she did try. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Huh? Perhaps you didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, she's really ticking me off. Oh dear. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. Ooh, what kind of cheese did you find? I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My Fae blood speaks to me. I know it. I know it. Oh dear. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. If you must talk about that man, perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves. Oh. Oh dear. Just a couple singles. Noise. Still. Will satisfy the snack craving, hopefully. Wasn't the assistant cleaned up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. Been years since I saw this show. Let's see. None of this is new. Design a set to use for the Steel Samurai show. They've got some figures. Tell me what the green substance is. You know what? I wasn't gonna do this. She's not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Well, old bag. Oh, she means the security lady, Miss Old Bag, Nick. Right, anyway. Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. Huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. Oh, it's still bent from the murder. You came. Well then, what was that you were talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kid shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now. Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident. But you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh, I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That is what I mean. Why? Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe you me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh. Well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hands, she did. Gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need is the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me now. Nope. This is valuable evidence, boys. Uh-oh. Who are they? Professionals. They're good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow. How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. Uh-oh. Everything's fine. Oh my god, that's why the detective is nearby. Gumshoe! Hold it right there. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Huh. Not bad. Very well, it appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then in court. I'll be looking forward to it. She just gave up that easily. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I was really scared. Like, so, does your boss also get right? Just chilling with the mafia. Don't mention it, pal, just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe. Sorry, it's just, I've wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. Okay, I've got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. To be continued. Kellen! Okay. October 20th, 10 a.m. Hey, it's my birthday. We're going to court on my birthday. I hope I win. It would be the best birthday present ever. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. It's our birthday! That's right, it's XPS's birthday too! We share a birthday! I also hope you win. Rosie, wait. No, yours is the day after. Oh my god, hold on. Happy birthday is written down. I was like, I know so many October people. And I'm an October person. And my entire, like, my dad is also in October. Like, wait. Birthdays. No, yours is right after. Yeah, yours is who else is like right around mine? Yours is near paid actors. That's right. Cause like there's someone who's also close who's like right after me, and now I can't remember who. I know it's like my dad, paid actor, Hope, me, somebody after me. Anyway, we're in court on my birthday. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez, I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Okay. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at noon sharp and ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so I went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. The day after, a detective heard her trying to make Wright. Yeah, it's like, can we just, skip to the part where she was going to have me murdered? I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had, okay, I was like, are we going to get any clarification on this? The van. Oh. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, with that monkey's head toppling over. Okay. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Final battle. Let's do it. A little before noon.
Hold it!
By yourself. Yes. And you didn't stop in at the employee area. No. Are you always this person? Yes. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. Gonna save. Meeting began at noon sharp and ended at 4. Okay. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to.
Hold it!
Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that.
Objection!
The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. Same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears.
Hold it!
When exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think, come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth.
Hold it!
You had Sal take you, what does that mean? Means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, right.
Hold it!
I'm just pressing everything. What were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright, as he... Oops. It was a 15-minute break. On table in front of the trailer. You have someone who can verify this. Sal? No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak. Well, find anything? Kind of wish she said a little more. It's hard to think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. Take you and this.
Objection!
No, that's... Never mind. Anyway, I've lost my, little hit points that I always use. Evidence that proves she didn't eat. I was trying to press that, like, she... Proof that she didn't eat it? I don't think I do, though. So... okay, so if she didn't go to the employee area, then, I mean, I guess the assistant brought the steaks? I don't know. Okay, I've already asked this. There was like 4 and 5. didn't eat it? All I can think of is the plate. Clipping into the oh no. Oh man. Afterwards, so we went to Studio One. Fatigued. I'm gonna try it. I don't know if it's right, but you claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? It's a plate? This plate was on the table in the employee area. Okay. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, I need to remind you, it was a T-bone steak. Exactly my point. Remember, if you will. Ms. Vasquez and Mr. Manila ate at a table outside the trailer. If there were no bones left on the plates were bare. Okay. We're getting there. How can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? You didn't eat the steak! You took your steak and threw it somewhere like that incinerator. I see. Then what's Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order. Are you sane? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Jumping all around here, Mr. Wright. Isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Uh-oh. Any day. Good luck. Let's see. What was the murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How can I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? I mean, just because you're small doesn't mean you don't have muscles. I think, yeah, I'm like, I think she could. It's not impossible. Well, maybe it's not impossible, but silence. I'm speaking. Not directly. Exactly. The victim was stabbed through the chest from the front, yes. I believe this would indicate that the victim was aware of the killer's presence. Now, the Steel Samurai costume is quite light and mobile. Compared to the victim, I am weaker and slower. I couldn't possibly win such a fight. Not to mention there is proof I did not have the spear? Shows the victim himself holding it. Or do you mean to suggest that I could have wrested it away from him? Yeah, take that, Wright. If you still think she did it, show us proof. Look at the data we have on the samurai spear in the court record. Isn't there something in there that gets to you? Something odd about the samurai spear? Wait. I mean, it was broken. Sorry, Your Honor. I take back my previous claim. Very well, I won't hold you to your claim. I'm afraid I will have to. You're taking back your claim. Let's backtrack for a moment. I want to consider whether the witness could have used the samurai spear or not. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. Okay, wait, why was I penalized if... Okay. I guess because she didn't wield the murder weapon. I don't think I should have been penalized for that, though. I'm just saying. The judge sucks, yes. What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. You know what?
Take that!
I haven't said anything yet. I know you well enough to know by now you're going to present the wrong evidence. I can sense it too with my fey blood. Okay, so I picked the wrong evidence. Okay, fine. The samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon. Because it was broken? Or the photo that he's the one who had it.
Take that!
The so-called murder weapon, okay. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through, but someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Order. Order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill him? I don't know. They're making me question my sanity. Now? The gate? The fence? Afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Look, listen, fake it till you make it.
Take that!
Look at this photo. What is this? That's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order, order. If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Good. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What's that to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it. See the fallen man in this photo. See how the fence post pierced him through the chest. What are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago happened again. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Misty Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true. Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I dispose of the body? The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? Hold on. If you claim she did everything in 15 minutes, wait. I was thinking the van, but the thing had already fallen. The monkey head. Never mind. I think I made an oopsies. Let me guess, show me proof. Correct, show me proof. I was supposed to do that. I won't have you making unsubstantiated claims. Wait a second. How does he know what I'm thinking? Ha! I only look at the cold sweat running down your face to know what you're thinking. Perhaps you'd like to reconsider your claim. Well, how could she have dealt with the body? Another way to carry the body other than with her own hands. For instance, actually for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry the body. Interesting, let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. Man. Ms. Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume.
Objection!
Hold on, Wright. Don't forget, it was Sal Manila that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manila was a conspirator? Duh. Of course, Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the steel samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? So what happens next? Don't me. Do you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that. I just said that. Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez, it was you. You killed Jack Hammer. Who can say? What? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright, we just engaged in a battle of wits. And as a result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? Order. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts. Of course it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? I don't testify again? Tanuki, hello. Hope you're doing well. Testify again. No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify, what's the point? I can only say what I said before, the truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. To come so far only to fail. Your Lear statue, right? How is it? Broken? Oh no! Oh no! Big sad. Are you going to be able to get a replacement? As it seems there are no further questions, I'd like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. I see. Very well. Your Honor! I request that the witness testify again. You're the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, Indeed. Verily, I say. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. Witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Listen to an email. They've said in the past, as long as the product is damaged and it's not just the box, they should be able to do something. Okay. What their return exchange policy is. Like, you have to pay out of pocket to ship back, etc. Yeah, that's always the tricky part, because like some companies do make you ship it back, even though it's like, it's not my fault that I received it broken. Like, can't you, the company, file a claim and like you eat the cost and then you get the money back for it because you file a claim or yada yada? I don't know. But yeah, hopefully, I wish you a speedy and not headache-free process, because I know some companies can be a little tedious with their exchanges. Why did Edgeworth? Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that, Edgeworth. Okay, finding the body. I was with Sal and Oldbag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady Oldbag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, we're close, real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her. Okay. God, I'm sorry I'm so yawny. Sorry, I wasn't reading that out loud. When was that about 10 minutes before? Wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help. Oh. What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Boy. The witness will continue her testimony. Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember what? There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm? You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Wouldn't that be the other way around? You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez? Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing. Poor Powers. Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez, you may continue. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. Security lady Oldbag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. What was everyone else doing at the time? No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry, I'm late. Then silence. Dead silence. Silence. Hey, Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up.
Hold it!
Old bad security lady. Why does security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going toward the studio. Right, the Steel Samurai. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. She seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all this after the fact. The photograph being the one taken by the security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything in there I can use.
Hold it!
You asked to be left out. Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned. I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Covered for you, or covered it up for you. There must have been a lot riding on it with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning.
Hold it!
The script in your direction notes. Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Wait, but the script was in the studio? I thought you came to Studio 1 for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Very well, Miss Vasquez, please continue. Yeah, wait. Your Honor. I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Yeah, I'm like, okay. Edgeworth is like saving the day right now. I'm like, please. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio 1. Order, order. Mr. Edgeworth, what you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe that there would be no rehearsal. Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. Okay. Well, don't waste it. I believe in you. Go get him. How'd you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal. He told me. Sal, the director. You have to find something okay. Or everything. I don't believe in me. Yeah, so we did this.
Hold it!
Yeah, all this is the same.
Hold it! Objection!
Okay, we're literally gonna go through the exact same thing again. I don't know. I know, I'm trying to find something. Since there are two, only parts absent.
Hold it!
Wait, no. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You're lucky Elias isn't here, otherwise that would be a pinned message right now. Hold, please hold. Like father, like daughter.
Hold it!
You think she has one very dedicated fan? Oh, always. For every obscure, not main focus character in like a franchise, like anime, video game, book, whatever, there was always one very dedicated fan who latches onto that character and is like, if no one else is a fan of this character, I gladly take that burden.
Hold it!
So what is he, how did you know about the injury? unsure what to do. I've pressed everything. I may have to Jello. Okay, Jello question. Am I pressing or presenting?
Hold it!
Like, hold on. Am I supposed to be like presenting like a piece of evidence, or am I supposed to be pressing her for more info? 'Cause I feel like I pressed her for more info on everything. And I'm not getting any further. But also I'm like, I've shown all this stuff. I don't know. I'm unsure. Hope has gone to discover if there is a very dedicated D. Vasquez fan, and do they need to take up that mantle? No, I feel you. Like, there's times where, like, I'll be playing a game, and I'm just like, wow, like, if I'm not actively doing it, I just have goldfish memory. Like, it's just poofs. It's just gone. And then I'm like, I just played this like a week ago or whatever. I'm like, what do you mean I can't remember it? I'm like, dang. Well, and like, replaying like through some of the Dragon Age stuff, I'm like, I don't remember this. And I'm like, I feel like I should remember this considering how much I've played it. But I can't. Excuse me. Ugh. I was checking Discord real quick. Let me go ahead and save. Yeah, I'm unsure what to do. So, I guess like actual like Jello, like I don't know. I'm like, should I look it up? If no one in chat knows. Yeah, I lost my tab. Hi, hello. Okay, perfect timing. No, do not apologize. It is okay. I don't know what to do. Like I pressed for info and I keep looking at the evidence and I'm like, I don't know what it wants me to show where. Okay, so it's himped. Yes. I think answer because I feel like I've gone in circles and shown wrong evidence too many times. And I'm just kind of like, I don't know what else to do. It's probably something specific that I just have not thought of. Or that I have thought of, but I'm afraid to do it because I don't want it to be wrong and then get a penalty. I think so. Yeah. That he was injured. Where was it? Wait. I saw Power's limping thing, but who was actually injured? It wasn't Hammer, it was Power. Where was that? What? No, I did press harder before. And I didn't, like, I've pressed harder on that one. Yeah. Yeah, like, I pressed harder here. Where are the other employees? They weren't there. Yeah, she's like, you weren't listening. Was taking a nap, so he says. the hammer injured one. Okay.
Hold it!
Was injured and couldn't do.
Hold it!
I thought I did present the photo here, though. When did I present it before? Because I presented something and it took a penalty. But now, like I said, a goldfish brain. Like, what did I showed? I did show something.
Objection!
Okay, don't you think that's a little funny? When did I'll have to go back and look. 'Cause I did show the photo, I thought. But of course, it was probably the wrong time. It was a steel samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. That's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending. One person was injured in the run-through that morning. I was like, did you try presenting the thing you already presented before? Then, yeah. I'm like, I've presented things before, but it wants me to do it either again or like I did it at the wrong moment. Was Mr. Powers not Mr. Hammer? Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right, he must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Also, no, I already tried that. Mr. Manila was at the run-through that morning. He would have known if Mr. Powers, who was injured, he saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. And when was he doing this? Well, it would have to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2 where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Did the audio get weird? Do the thing again. There we go. Order, order, I will have order. Witness. Can you refute this claim? Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? I don't know. Yes, he'd fallen hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death, nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on that matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? Aside from the photo, I don't know. Like, the thing she's been blackmailing him with for 5 years. The photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I? Here, Kyrie. No. I'm here. 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept. Oh my gosh. Was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for petty change. Bringing us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We're talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. Oh. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I'm gonna jump up here. I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income, and I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Here she goes. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder. I don't know. What is it, baby? I don't know. She had no motive? Cold blood? I don't know. Because I don't know. Aside from showing the same photo again. Okay. Allow me to present the court evidence proving Ms. Vasquez's motive.
Take that!
Okay. Remember when I said I should start trusting my gut instinct? And then she had no motive. Oh my God, what are you doing? Trust our gut for Ace Attorney. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? Your Honor. Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool a security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill Dee Vasquez, who had so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. So, you did do it, didn't you? Yeah, I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Miss Vasquez, what? What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel, I can't read. Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No, how could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No. Please don't die. Please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again. What are you doing? I have my arm back. Mr. Edgeworth, where's Dee Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor. As calm and collected as ever. What? I see. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. Thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent, and he should be found, so is only natural, not a miracle. You're caught on my sweater. Ow. Oh, got me. Yes, you are right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. We did it. That was a struggle, but we did it. That is all. This court is adjourned. Am I? God. Happy birthday, we're not guilty. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Kyrie, are you good? She like bumped into my microphone as she jumped down. I'm glad you're okay, yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. Watching you do the... Oh my god. Who says I'm gonna play that? What if I don't wanna? But to think that he tried to frame me for the murder. It makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me. Why Mr. Hammer want to blame me? I don't know. I guess we'll never know. I'm not sure I want to go down that road. Congratulations, WP. Oh, thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Is something wrong? No, of course not. Nick, it's Edgeworth. He angry. Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Obviously. What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Oh my god. Liar. Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. You're being very dramatic right now. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings? Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Oh my god. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's why I came here to tell you. Mr. Wright, was that guy your friend? What? Friends? As if they're boyfriends. Oh, they're rivals, I mean. Sorry. They're rivals, right, Nick? For now, we are, I guess. Huh? But I get the feeling I'm missing something. Come on, Nick, tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth? And told the crush, like, don't come back here again. And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. This is it. The new show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. They did go through with Pink Princess. The end. Bless. I am free of that chapter. Why does Edgeworth look so emo there? It's the feelings, the unnecessary feelings that he doesn't want, but he has. Okay. That is where we are wrapping up. The unease, the uncertainty. Oh God. I'll watch that clip after I wrap up. But yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out with me, for suffering with me. I'm not good at these games. I don't think. They make me feel dumb because it's like, I presented you evidence and it's like, but you didn't at the right time, or you didn't for a second time. Neither am I. It's okay. Okay. We're just in it for the experience, for the lawyers. We're here for the lawyers and their unnecessary feelings. But yeah, we will not have a raid tonight. We will just wrap things up here. So yeah, thank you everyone for hanging out with me tonight. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you for all the follows, the subs, the resubs, all that good stuff. I hope you super on God. I will experience this game. Mood. We share that mood. But yeah, I'm gonna try to be here on Tuesday. We will see how it goes. Sarah, I'm wrapping up stream. You're just in time to say good night. I hope you are doing well. Uh, but yeah, it was good. It was a struggle. I'm not good with court cases, apparently. I'm doing my best though. But yeah, I have a second interview on Wednesday. So if I do stream, it might be a shorter one on Tuesday, just so I can go to bed at a good time and stuff. But other than that, I should be live on Thursday and Friday. So yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and I will see y'all next time. Okay, bye.